At Gate 12 of Chicago O'Hare Airport, the morning rush was louder than usual. Boarding calls echoed through the terminal, travelers hustled to make connections, and families clutched coffee cups and tickets. Among them was Ava Carter, a 17-year-old high school student traveling alone to New York. She wore a gray hoodie, headphones, and the confident calm of someone who had done this before. Her mother had booked her a first-class seat as a surprise, Ava's first time flying up front. As she handed her boarding pass to the gate agent, the woman smiled. "Seat 1A, young lady. Lucky you." Ava smiled back. "Thank you." Inside the plane, she found her seat, tucked neatly in the first row. A middle-aged man in a business suit sat beside her, scrolling on his phone. Across the aisle, an older couple unpacked newspapers. Ava put her bag under the seat and quietly adjusted her seatbelt. But as the flight attendants finished boarding, one of them, a tall man with slicked-back hair, stopped in front of her. "Excuse me, miss," he said curtly. "Are you sure you're in the right seat?" Ava looked confused. "Yes, sir. Seat 1A." He frowned. "This is first class. Maybe you're in economy?" Ava handed him her ticket. "No, sir. This is mine." He scanned it, then frowned deeper. Before Ava could say anything else, the man turned to another flight attendant and whispered. A few passengers nearby started watching. The man in the business suit beside her rolled his eyes. "This is ridiculous," he muttered. "Every day it's something new." Moments later, the head flight attendant arrived, a woman named Samantha Hayes. "Hi, sweetheart," she said with a tight smile. "Can I see your ticket, please?" Ava handed it over again. Samantha double-checked, then nodded. "Yes, she's assigned to 1A. It's correct." The man scoffed. "She can't sit here. This section isn't for standby or upgrades." Samantha frowned. "Sir, she's not a standby passenger. She's ticketed." He raised his voice. "Oh, come on. You expect me to believe that? A kid? Sitting up here? It's clearly a mistake." By now, several passengers were staring. The couple across the aisle whispered to each other. Ava's hands trembled on her lap. "Sir, I paid for this seat. My mom did." The man's voice grew louder. "You people always pull this kind of stunt. Why don't you move back before you cause a scene?" The entire cabin went silent. Ava looked down, eyes wet. "I'm not moving." Samantha placed a hand on her shoulder. "It's okay, sweetheart." But before she could speak further, the man snapped. "Fine, then I'll get the captain involved." He turned and stormed toward the cockpit. Ava sat frozen. Every eye in the front cabin was on her. A minute later, the cockpit door opened and the pilot stepped out. Tall, composed, wearing a calm smile that only years of experience could give. His name was Captain Aaron Miller, a veteran pilot with over 25 years in the air. He approached the man. "Sir, what seems to be the issue?" The man pointed aggressively toward Ava. "That girl's in my seat. There's no way she's supposed to be here. You people need to check your system." Captain Miller looked at Ava kindly. "Miss, may I see your ticket?" Ava handed it over silently. He read it carefully, then smiled. "Seat 1A. That's you, all right?" The man's face turned red. "That's impossible. I fly this route every week. There's no way—" Captain Miller interrupted gently. "Sir, I'm afraid that's exactly the way. She belongs here. You, however, may want to calm down." The man glared. "You're making a mistake. Do you even know who I am?" The captain's expression never changed. "Do you know who she is?" The man blinked. "What?" Captain Miller folded his arms. "She's Ava Carter, daughter of Senator Elaine Carter." The man's jaw dropped. Murmurs filled the cabin. Even Samantha looked shocked. The captain continued calmly. "And even if she weren't, she'd still deserve respect. Now please sit down before you embarrass yourself further." The man slumped back into his seat, face burning. Ava looked up with tearful eyes. "Thank you.